Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, guys. This is Crypto Goshen again, back with another video. Hope you guys are starting off having a really good weekend. I want to get into a couple things today. As you see on the screen here, just a quick update relative to what's going on in the crypto market. As I mentioned last week, I do believe that we have begun this turn towards a pretty massive bull market. And again, this is just my opinion, but you guys have heard the latest news relative to BlackRock, the largest money manager in the world with about $9 trillion under management. They have applied for Bitcoin ETF. And of course, they started that this week, and now we've had probably another 5 to 7 other money managers that have done the same. Because of the fact that they have so much influence with governments across the world, there's a high likelihood here in the US that the SEC will approve their application for a Bitcoin ETF, which is huge. And what that basically means is it's going to start bringing a lot of institutional dollars into crypto, which has been missing the last 3, 4, 5 years. And as institutions start to obviously buy crypto, mainly Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few other altcoins, I think a rising tide, well, I know a rising tide lifts all boats. So I really do expect that this is going to have a very positive upside in pricing in all cryptocurrency as a whole. And with that being said, you can see here, we talked earlier this week about Pepe. This is the meme coin. Obviously, I have that as part of my portfolio. My personal opinion is that everybody needs to have 1 or 2 meme coins as part of their portfolio, because these things go completely parabolic when the market goes bullish. It's not guaranteed, but Pepe has already had a parabolic move. But as I mentioned on the last video, I still believe that it has lots and lots of room to run, as well as Shiba Inu. I think it's going to have another run as well. So for those who are interested in buying individual tokens, if I were you, again, your decision ultimately, I would consider adding Pepe to your portfolio. Another thing that's been pretty interesting this week, well, before I get into that, these talk about Bitcoin Cash and this other Bitcoin knockoff, if you will. uh, Ape is another one. The Ape coin, I think I mentioned that last week. So Ape has seen a nice little increase this week. It's about 6%. I do believe this has a big upside potential. You can buy certainly this on Coinbase and some of the larger exchanges out there. So you shouldn't have any problems being able to add Ape to your crypto portfolio. Pepe, again, go back to Pepe. You see the nice move that Pepe has had this week, up this week alone, guys, 68%. It's just insane. I mean, when you compare that to what has traditionally been seen as a really good return on your investment in the traditional equity market, stocks, if you will, if you're making on average 8 to 12% a year, that's a big deal. I mean, that's a really good thing over the years, if you will, if you've invested in equities and in stocks. But to know that you can get into crypto, and this is the thing that really resonates with me big time, and why I continue to be a massive fan of crypto. I still believe we are still in the early stages, although Bitcoin has been out now, about 14 years. But you'll find out that most people don't know anything about crypto. Most do not. And so you are not late to the game. And so, again, I would encourage you to start looking to identify 3 to 5 cryptocurrencies. Do your own due diligence. I have my own preference, if you will, and recommendations. But get you 3 to 5 and start dollar cost averaging into those cryptocurrencies. One, you can, buy it once a day, once a week, once a month, whatever your rhythm is. The key is to consistently buy those cryptocurrencies that you've identified as part of your portfolio. And then over a period of time, you'll amass a nice amount of that particular currency. And then once the market does turn bullish, you're going to make a lot of money. That's the way it works. That's the way it's always worked in crypto. And the best possible time to buy crypto is when the market is down, guys. And that goes against our human nature. Typically, we don't like to see things when they fall. We typically run from things when they fall, particularly as it relates to investments. But I think Warren Buffett said that you want to be greedy when people are fearful. So when the masses, when they are afraid, you want to be greedy. You want to, sort of swoop in and start buying things up, because what will happen eventually is that the market is going to turn around. And if you would have bought during a bear market or when prices were depressed for a prolonged period of time, you're going to make a ton of money on the back end when the market comes up. So that's the way you want to sort of train yourself. And it's tough to do because our natural disposition is to start buying things when they go up. So obviously a day like this, you see all the green, say, oh my God, look at Bitcoin Cash. It's up almost 33% today. You're going to want to run and buy some. Not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing if your dollar cost averaging in, and then if you've done your due diligence and you've decided that, yeah, I think Bitcoin Cash is going to continue to run. Well, maybe you want to get a little bit, but really on a really bloody red day, that's when you want to go in and look at your portfolio and say, okay, I have eight. I have Pepe, it's down. I got Kava, that one's down. I got some Ethereum Classic, that one is down. Let's say if all these were down, of course, they're up today. That's when you want to just buy you a little bit on a red day. You want to be in the mode of buying most of your crypto when the market is down. So that's just a nugget for you guys. But anyway, I was gonna, talk about what's happening with Bitcoin Cash and BSV, Bitcoin SV. And so we'll open Bitcoin Cash, and this is a beautiful thing, y'all. So Bitcoin Cash, as you can see, is up for the week about 78%. So what is the catalyst behind this particular massive increase for the week? Let me show you. We talked about earlier, BlackRock, again, they've applied for the Bitcoin ETF. But what also happened this week, some of you guys may have heard that there's a group, I should say, of big money managers, big financial firms who have decided to create a crypto exchange for institutional investors again. Again, they're going after the big money. And that exchange is called EDX. Let me segue over here. And so it's mainly comprised of Fidelity, massive firm, financial services firm, Schwab, another massive firm, Citadel. These all obviously multi-billion-dollar firms. And you'll see here, these firms back in new crypto exchange, EDX, and signals and TradFi means traditional finance. That's what we've been used to, deeper dive into digital assets. So all this is saying is that these companies that have traditionally poo-poo crypto over the years, they understand that the writing is on the wall. Crypto is here to stay, no matter what governments try to do from a regulatory standpoint. Crypto is not going anywhere. And so they have gotten wise, because at the end of the day, all these companies here are in the business of making money for their customers, investors, or whatever you want to call it. And so they see the writing on the wall. And so what they've done, they pooled their resources, and they are introducing a centralized exchange for institutional investors. And I'll just scroll down here a little more. And you'll see here the company also recently closed a fresh funding round that brought on additional strategic investors, including Miami International Holdings, DB Crypto, and some others. So again, this should be a sign and a signal to those who understand the game. When big money starts to enter crypto, at some point, the market has to explode. Because what's going to happen when big money comes in and folks start seeing the increase in prices in Bitcoin and some other crypto, then the retail investors who have been sitting on the sideline because of fear the last year and a half, in my mind, they should have been buying some over the last year and a half. They're going to begin to come back to crypto. And that's when you're going to see this parabolic move, guys, and prices in all cryptocurrency, or most of them anyway. So again, this is a big deal. So this is the reason why you have seen a massive increase over the last couple of days in the price of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. And I'll go down here. You'll see that current cryptocurrencies that are tradable on EDX, which has already been deployed, are on the lighter side with only 4 options right now. So these are the only 4 tokens that you can trade right now. And so again, if you're somebody watching the market, you're thinking, okay, so this conglomerate has formed this centralized exchange that is allowing institutional investors to buy crypto. You want to know what crypto are they buying? And it tells you here: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Then it stands to reason that you will start seeing a nice price action movement upward, if you will, relative to these particular 4 cryptocurrencies. So that's why, going back here, Bitcoin Cash, it's up 32%. And so most folks wish that they would have bought Bitcoin when it was $1, $100, or even $1,000, several years back. Well, that's not going to happen now, because Bitcoin, there's a high likelihood Bitcoin at its current, I think it's 30, yeah, it's right, getting close to $31,000. Bitcoin more likely, again, this is my opinion, I think in about a month, this is going to be over $40,000. So this price action is going to get so out of whack that most folks won't be able to touch it. So what's your alternative play? Your alternative play is to get some Bitcoin Cash. And I actually like Bitcoin Cash over Bitcoin SV, just my own personal preference. So if you want to try to get in the Bitcoin game now, you may want to consider getting some Bitcoin Cash. You see the price for one Bitcoin Cash token is on $188. You'll see here, it was $97, guys, 3 weeks ago. So you could have doubled your money. I could have doubled my money. I did just recently buy me a small bag of Bitcoin Cash, because I think when Bitcoin continues to increase in pricing over the next several months and so forth and so on, I think there's a high likelihood that this $188 at some point is going to be between $700 and $1,500. And if that is true, that's going to be an easy 5 to 10x, if you will. Meaning, if you invested $1,000 today, and if it goes up 10x, $1,000 now is worth $10,000. Or if you just invested $100 today, that $100 now is worth, if it goes up 10x, $1,000. So again, if you're interested in trying to play Bitcoin, the play is not on the Bitcoin token itself for most people, because the price is just too expensive, right? It's too high. So what you want to do is start looking at some other forks of Bitcoin, one of which is Bitcoin Cash. That's the one I bought. I may get a couple of these at some point and all, but I like the fact that I built a nice little bag, or a smaller bag here, and we're going to see what's going to happen over the next month or so. So that's some alpha for you guys relative to how I go about looking at price action. And you always want to be cognizant of what's going on in the market, because these prices are moving for a reason, right? So you want to find out, say, why is Bitcoin Cash going up? Well, you start, go out on Google, if you will, do some research, do your own due diligence. You're going to see why some of these cryptocurrencies are moving the way they are. So again, I think we are turning. We have made the turn. We are entering a bull market, and I think that bull market becomes super bullish as we move forward. If y'all have any questions about any particular token, please feel free to post those in the comment section below, and then let us know if you're buying tokens that I am unaware of that you think should be on our radar. Go ahead and post those tokens down in the comment section below as well. All right, so let's pivot over to what I should have done yesterday, but just got too busy. I am going to make an award today to a subscriber relative to the Crypto Goshen giveaway. And I guess because of the fact that today is Saturday, it's going to be Crypto Goshen giveaway Saturday, right? And I know you guys are okay with that, because anytime one gives away whatever, that's a good day, no matter what day of the week it is, right? And so let's do this. I'm going to pivot over to my YouTube channel back office. I have a list of subscribers here. And I think what I'm going to do today, it looks like the last person who subscribed to the channel, and of course, this is a list, by the way, for you, if you don't know, if you are not publicly showing your YouTube name, or your YouTube profile, I should say, it won't show up on my subscribers list here. And so what I'm going to do today, and I won't be doing this every time, still trying to determine the best way forward. We still have a lot of folks out there doing some untoward things when it comes to trying to scam people out of money. But anyway, so today what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and make the award we're going to do $25 in USDT. Let's do two $25 USDT giveaways. How about that? So I want to give the first one to the last person who subscribed. That's going to be Rhea Peter. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm going to send you a note, and I'm going to ask that you respond. Obviously, when you click on your name, I see all this information here. So for the scammers out there, this is what I'm going to be looking at. This particular profile, the content that's already out there relative to this particular person. And this is the person that I'm going to be looking to respond to me relative to me letting them know that they've actually won. So there's no need for you to send me bogus accounts where you've gone in and added an extra H at the end with the same photo and name and all that. It's not going to work. So we're putting you on notice. We understand the game you're playing, and we're learning the game that you're playing. But anyway, congratulations, Rhea Peter. You have just won yourself $25 in USDT on the TRC 20 network, or the Tron network, if you will. I will be reaching out to you, having you to get me your TRC 20 USDT address, and we'll get the $25 over to you in the USDT. And all right, so let's see. Let's pick one more on this list. All right, so we got the last one. Let me just scroll through here. Let's see, where are we going to land? Where are we landing? Where are we landing here? Yes, still looking. Somebody's going to be favored here in just a second. To God be the glory, right, guys? To God be the glory. Let's see if this appears to be a legitimate one here. Okay, you got some other channels here. I don't know. This could be bottish. I'm always a little concerned when people have a TRX address already posted. So I'm going to not do that one. And y'all let me know whether or not I should be concerned about that. But I've noticed a lot of the folks who have been trying to send bogus, who have been sending me bogus requests that they are winners, they have this stuff posted. And most of those are bots. And so y'all let me know if you think otherwise, and put that down in the comment section below. Okay, let's go down a little deeper here. Let's look at JR. All right, I think we're going to actually make the call. JR, you are the next winner here of the $25 USDT on the Tron network. So congratulations to you. I will be reaching out to you. Again, this is going to be based on your profile here. So be on the lookout for a message from me asking for your USDT TRC 20 token address. So congratulations, guys. And as I close out this video, I wanted to let you guys know, it looks like I had a bad link relative to my new Facebook private channel. I appreciate somebody bringing that to my attention. I have since updated that link. I would encourage you guys, if you've not made a request to enter my Facebook group, go ahead and click on that link in the description below. Also, certainly, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and subscribe below. Also, like the video if you don't mind. And then if you have any questions about anything that you've seen in the video, let me know. I am going to be making another video this weekend to just update you guys on the passive income protocols and platforms that I'm in, Kopi and some other ones that are performing really well. So I'll be getting that video out this weekend. And until then, I hope you guys have a great Saturday, have a blessed weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you on the next video. Have a great one. Be blessed. Bye-bye.